Hey everybody, I'm Masterful27, and what better time than to use this opportunity to talk all about Lugia. Lugia has returned to Pokemon Go in what I first thought was a bit of an anticlimax. However, with the addition of Sky Attack as a new charge move on Lugia, and now confirmed the new addition of the shiny variant Lugia, it's suddenly taken a whole new focus. Everybody now has got a need and a want. I mean, don't get me wrong, people would have missed it the first time around that Lugia came out, was available to capture. However, now with the shiny variant and the extra charge move, this is a perfect opportunity to go out there and raid. Now, Lugia is back in the game until early April. So there's a good couple of weekends to get out there, form some raid gangs, and hunt down the elusive shiny Lugia. So I did an update during the week, and it was really sort of speculating on if it was going to come into the game. It is in the game. And also some new bits about it is if you are lucky enough to get a shiny Lugia, you will be able to capture it. So a lot of people saying it was only the first ball, it was a guaranteed 100% capture rate. Well, I can confirm it isn't. When I was raiding on Saturday down in London, I got it on the second ball. Now, as you saw from the video I put on, I missed the first ball completely. So I don't know if it had anything to do with that. But the first ball that hit, so it was my second ball, captured Lugia. So that's just a little bit about Lugia and what has happened. So Lugia is out. This is a raid guide now all about Lugia. So what do we know about this tier 5 raid boss? Well, it's a psychic flying type legendary Pokemon, and it has got a 5-tier rating. So all legendary raid bosses have got that tier 5, and basically it means it can't be soloed. Really high level skilled players might be able to do it in 3s, maybe 2s, but it can't be soloed. For the normal trainer like myself, you can't solo this. It has a combat power of 42,753, and the numbers to look out for, and I do this on every one of my trainer vlogs, if it's got a 100% IV and it is non-weather boosted, it will have a CP of 2,056, which is a level 20 Pokemon. If it's weather boosted and it is boosted by the wind, so it is worth remembering that windy weather is a boost for Lugia, that will have a CP of 2,570, which is a very nice boost on the old combat power. It does range down to 85%. The numbers on those, you're looking 2,000 non-weather boosted and 2,501 weather boosted. For those who have not seen any of my other trainer vlogs, the perfect 100% IV Pokemon, it has got a 15 across attack, defense, and stamina. So that is the best Pokemon on paper. So what makes Lugia, and what I should say is, how are we going to attack Lugia? What makes it so difficult? Oh, and we've got a new friend joining me for this vlog here. We've got Plusle. Are you going to come and join us? No, okay. So basically, Lugia has got a weakness to many different types of Pokemon. That was an on-screen proper debut there, by the way. It has many, and coming back again, it has many different weaknesses. It's weak to electric type, rock type, dark type, ghost type, and also ice type. So there are plenty of opportunities there to tackle Lugia. Now, Lugia has 2 fast moves and 3 different charge moves. Now, my previous vlogs, we've broken into each one separately. However, with Lugia, it's pretty simple. If it's got Hydro Pump, it's a demon, and it's very hard to beat. So we will give you a bit about those now. So its fast moves are Extra Sensory and Dragon Tail. So those are the ones it's always constantly launching at you. But its charge move can be one of 3, which is either Future Sight, Sky Attack, or Hydro Pump. So remember that Hydro Pump bit at the end. So, as we said, it's boosted by the windy weather, and it has many different weaknesses. Now, there are very few all-round strong Pokemon if it's got Hydro Pump. So bear in mind, this could be a Lugia with any of those moves. The best all-round one to use is Raikou. Raikou with Thunder Shock as its fast move and Wild Charge as its charge move is the best combination. It takes reduced or neutral damage from Sky Attack and Hydro Pump, so it's worth bearing that in mind. But it also has enough bulk about it if it's got a high enough combat power, and it will deal quite a lot of damage. So bear that one in mind. Raikou is your best all-rounder. Now, closely followed by Tyranitar. Tyranitar's brilliant with Bite, as it's a fast move, but you can either have Crunch or Stone Edge. So Crunch is a dark-type charge move. Stone Edge is a rock-type. Now, it's the best counter against anything other than Hydro Pump. However, it does work pretty good against Hydro Pump. Woo! Quite a lot of information there. So basically, if it's got Hydro Pump, Raikou or Tyranitar. Really? Being brutally honest with you. So there are loads and loads of other really good Pokemon to counter Lugia. And this is based on it having Future Sight and Sky Attack as its charge move. Mewtwo is very good. Confusion and Shadow Ball as its moves. Now, it's strange because Lugia will take very little damage from Confusion. However, because it's Psychic, and we were talking about before, it's about the combination. It's the Shadow Ball Ghost type charge move, which will actually do the damage. So one of the things I've learnt with Mewtwo is it takes a bit of time. Third time on the vlog now. 3 times in one go. Getting very, very confident here. And you will not believe it when I say that this one very, very rarely actually goes on anyone's lap. So that's a first, again, real life here and on this Pokemon trainer vlog. So back to what we were talking about. Mewtwo takes a lot of time to deploy that Shadow Ball move. Bear that in mind, but that is a really good one against anything with Future Sight and Sky Attack. There are loads of others. We will fire through these extremely quickly now because there's quite a lot here. So Zapdos with Charge Beam and Thunderbolt. And Jolteon with Thundershock and Thunderbolt as well. Those are 2 very, very good ones against Future Sight and Sky Attack, as are all of these. Kyogre with Waterfall and Blizzard. It's even worth throwing Gengar out there. Gengar's good. Gengar on the cap. Gengar with Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball is also very good. And my final one, there are plenty of others, I'm going to say is Jinx. Jinx with Frost Breath and Avalanche, which are both Ice-type moves, very, very good. Oh, and look who we've got in the background. This is the most interaction I think we've ever had, believe it or not. So we're going to explain the Lugia raid counters with a little bit more detail now. We talked about Extrasensory and Dragon Tail being its fast moves. They are Psychic and Dragon moves, but it's the 3 charge moves. Future Sight, which is obviously a Psychic one, Sky Attack, Flying, and Hydro Pump, which is Water as its charge. But again, just remember the last lot that we spoke about on there, use those ones against anything other than Hydro Pump, please. Now, with all my trainer vlogs, I like to give some cheeky tips. I call these Masterful 27s cheeky tips. Now, I'm fully aware that not everybody has got legendaries when they counter these legendaries, and you can actually use Rayquaza, who I haven't really explained to counter Lugia quite effectively, but I'm going to do it. I've got 3 of these best cheeky ones. Now, these are based on, and I'll explain this very, very carefully. You need to be in large raid groups if you're a lower level trainer, because these guys and these Pokemon will not last long. However, if it hasn't got Hydro Pump, these ones will take a little bit of a attack from Lugia. But bear in mind, you need a lot of you, and you need a few of these in your ranks if you haven't got those ones that we've mentioned beforehand. So Houndoom with Snarl and Foul Play is my first cheeky tip. Houndoom is quite useful, actually. They are weaker, like I said, than the ones we've mentioned before, but they are still viable. So remember that, large groups is the key. Houndoom with Snarl and Foul Play is my first one. Now, my second cheeky tip, Masterful 27's second cheeky tip, is Steelix. Steelix with Iron Tail and Crunch is particularly useful in this situation. My final one, and I've deliberately picked this one because you can use a special evolution item on this one, but most people might not have that, is Slowbro. Slowbro with Water Gun and Ice Beam is also very, very useful. It's down another level actually, because I think Lugia is quite a powerful legendary raid boss to attack. These Pokemon will not last long. In fact, they will probably faint very quickly. If you can deploy 1 charge move, it might give you something. Again, large numbers are the key with these. But my tip is Sudowoodo. If you get out with Rock Throw and Stone Edge, it is worth bolstering up your ranks with a Sudowoodo. So I've thrown it out there. So I normally talk about how these legendary raid bosses manoeuvre on the screen and what they actually do. I'm just going to grab a quick sip of my morning coffee. Because as I said before, it's all right me talking about it, and it's all right you getting there for your first raid, and it's all right you beating it. But what does it actually look like on the screen? Now, if it isn't a shiny, I think we're going to need to pay a bit more attention now. My advice on Lugia, and I'll put a video footage on this, which will block Rayquaza Pikachu, and we've got a new addition here as well. It's very close to the screen. Now, Lugia will move up and down, and it'll almost do backflips. Now, do not be lured into a false sense of security. It might not just do one, it might not just do two, it has been known to do 3 in a row. Now Lugia, it will start that roll, and it might do it quite quickly, or it might do it with a very short pause in between. The key with Lugia is do not beat yourself up on the curveballs. It might sound like a silly thing, and I know that the chances of catching it are better with curveballs. It's more important getting that centre of your throw small. That determines if it's an excellent throw, mind you. Now, this is something I showed on the previous vlog. Hold it down, release it. When it does the move, flick it then. It will make more sense when you try it, but seriously, that determines if it's excellent, great, nice, or not even anything. So the curveball will add to it. Of course it will. But the first time you get it, do not waste balls missing it. It is very easy to miss it. You can overshoot Lugia, being close to the screen as well. That makes it a bit strange. So bear all that in mind. But like I said, we'll have some footage on it. Well, we'll go back to the beginning of the vlog now. So Lugia has now got a shiny variant. It is the first ever legendary raid boss in Pokemon Go to have a shiny variant. This is big, big news. And seriously, loads and loads of people are absolutely excited about it. Now, I've done about 4 Lugia raids since the shiny variant came out, and I got it on my second one. The second one was a shiny Lugia. Now, I did a poll on my Twitter account last night. At the moment, it's about 25, 75%. 25% have got them, 75% haven't. It's worth saying, you've got to the beginning of April. There's 2 clear weekends between now and when Lugia departs. Do not worry about it, but if it is shiny, you will get it. You've just got to hit it and get it in that ball. You hit it, get it in your ball, you will capture it. It's exciting. It is the first ever legendary shiny variant in Pokemon Go. So I hope that raid guide has given you guys and girls something to go by. As I said, I know Lugia's been out in the game before. However, some people might not have been playing it when it first came out. I personally found Lugia to be the hardest legendary raid boss to capture. But it's great fun. Please, every legendary raid now is a Lugia, so you're not going to get another one when you're trying to find them and hunt them down. Right, so that's about it. That's the wrap up. This is my latest trainer raid guide on Lugia. Enjoy it. Please have fun. Thank you all for subscribing to this channel. This channel is absolutely everything to me, and you guys all make it what it is. Please give it a big thumbs up, show some appreciation, hit the post notification bell, let me know you've seen it. Hopefully this comes together well. If you've got any questions, put a note in the comment. I respond to most comments in quite quick time actually on my channel, because it's all about the engagement. And if there's anything that wasn't clear, play it back, have another listen. There's quite a lot of information in this vlog. I'm Muscle27. Take care and catch up with you all during the week. Thank you very much.